Good Monday afternoon, you sports gamblers. Today is Monday, December 6th, 2021. Raphael Esparza from DocSports.com giving you another episode of Ask a Bookie. Hope you guys had a fantastic weekend. We had a pretty good weekend. Cashed in some college basketball tickets, NHL tickets, NBA tickets. Won 9 straight in the NBA. Hopefully we can go perfect 10-0 today in the NBA. Have a nice big unit play going today in NBA hoops. Hopefully you guys can all jump on that. But we're looking for a great Monday. We have a Monday Night Football play tonight. We'll give out a prop play for you guys, a free prop play. Hopefully, you guys, we can cash that one. Should be a great Monday Night Football game, even though weather could be inclement. It's why the total has dropped all the way to 40.5. There's some 41s popping back up, so maybe that's a sign that maybe it's not going to be full-blown weather as it was this morning when pretty much everybody had 40.5. And I think I even saw a 40 pop up. We'll talk about some prop bets I'm leaning towards on tonight's NFL Monday night game between the New England Patriots on the road at Buffalo to face the Bills. Big division game. Big game for the AFC. Hopefully this game prevails as a good game. So I'm just hoping for a fantastic game. So don't forget to jump on that. And then we'll talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. If you guys want to talk about college hoops, NBA, NHL, that's what this show is all about. It's all about for you guys over here at Doc Sports. So that's why I try to produce this show 3 times a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. The Ask a Bookie show is at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so we can try to help you guys cash some tickets, and hopefully we have a very good, profitable evening when it comes to sports gambling. So again, this is Raphael Esparza from DocSports.com on the Doc Sports YouTube channel. Don't forget to check all the handicappers out there doing some fantastic stuff over on the YouTube stuff. We have some great free plays from Tony George, Scott Spreitzer, Robert Faringo, Doug Upstone. I'm probably missing an Indian Cowboy. I'm missing probably a whole bunch of people, but don't forget to check all their free plays out there. Hopefully everyone cashes some big tickets out there, some good content throughout the whole weekend. I saw Vernon had some really good content out there, so did Tony and Scott. So don't forget to jump over to Doc Sports YouTube channel. Subscribe now, and you can get all those video free plays sent to you ASAP. But let's get going with this Monday night game between the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills. Opened up around 3.5, quickly got bet down to 2.5. Then we saw some 3s. There's pretty much 2 different numbers out there. So again, make sure you shop around when you're betting this game. Some places in Vegas have Buffalo at 2.5. DraftKings has 2.5. A couple offshore places have 2.5. So make sure you jump on that number. If you're looking to bet Buffalo, if you're looking to bet New England, there's a couple shops in Vegas that'll have New England plus 3. FanDuel has 3. A couple offshore places have 3. BetMGM has 3. So make sure you get that best number when you're betting this game. Because like I said, right now there's 2 numbers out there, 2.5 and 3. And that's the best. That's what you're looking for when you're betting these games. You're not looking just because, I'm a Patriots fan, I got to look at it. No, you're looking for the best number you can get. The bet it just because it's on TV. You make sure you always get the best number as possible. So again, tonight's Monday night game between New England and Buffalo. 2 sets of numbers out there, and that's for you bettors. I mean, you can get the 2 best numbers out there because it could end up in a field goal game or a really close game, which I believe it could be. So that's why getting those best numbers. And then the total is 40.5s. 41s are starting to pop up. South Point has 41. A couple offshore places just moved it to 41. So it's pretty much 40.5, 41. Opened up at 46. So you can see why people think weather is involved when it comes to this one. The number has dropped pretty much almost 6 points since it opened. So I highly recommend jumping on that. I think it's going to be an over game, but that's just me. I'm not the biggest weather kind of guy, unless it's like Bears weather. Yesterday, or a huge snowstorm, or it's just raining buckets. But normally I don't put that much because I think both running games are going to be effective today. Both teams will want to establish the run. We all know New England's going to want to run the ball. They've been outstanding on the run, and their defense has been outstanding. So that's why I think I will not be shocked if this one goes over the 40.5 or 41. That was my free play for you guys today over on Doc's YouTube. I had the over in tonight's game, and quickly everyone jumped on me like, "Oh, there's going to be weather involved." I know there's going to be weather involved. I still think it's going to be an over game. I still think the running attack will probably prevail and give me some quick points. So that was my free play for you guys over on Doc's YouTube channel. But let's get going by free play for you guys for the Monday Night Football free play prop bet. I know weather is going to be involved. I know running is going to be involved for both teams, especially on both quarterbacks, especially for Buffalo. But give me Mac Jones. Give me mac and cheese over 5.5 rushing yards at minus 115. You figure he might be scrambling around trying to get a first down. I thought this number should have been like around 6, maybe even like a 7.5, but 5.5. I think Mac Jones can get. I know he's not a running quarterback, but I mean he up in college he used to run a lot. So I just like the low number of rushing Jones over 5 or Mac Jones over 5.5 rushing yards. I think it's great value. Now there's a couple of other ones. I know Josh Allen's over or under 37.5, so I would not be shocked if even that one goes over. But there's a couple ones I do like. What was the other one? Damian Harris over 50.5. I think that one goes over as well. Pringo, what's up? Thanks for jumping on in. So you have a lean on the side tonight. Well, Pringo, pretty much my Super Bowl pick all season long before the season kicked off, and I got tons of crap for it. It was the New England Patriots to win the Super Bowl. So I'm sticking. I still think that it's a great play at +3. Now, it all depends on what number you get, Pringo. If your book's only getting 2.5, I would think maybe try to wait and get the best number. If you're looking to bet Buffalo, I get that best number, but I'm leaning small on New England Patriots. I think they steal this road game. I think Buffalo has lost 2 games at home. Bills Mafia really didn't look too good against the Saints on the road. I mean, I'm not sold on the Saints at all, especially their offense, but I thought Buffalo could easily put up a bigger number against that Saints defense, who was gassed in the second half. They pretty much played the whole game. So New England is my Super Bowl pick. They've been my Super Bowl pick since before the season started. Everyone in the media made fun of me because I do about 50 plus interviews before the season kicked off on TV and radio and podcasts, and everyone made fun of me. So hopefully New England can win tonight, and I can make fun of them because I think they will probably control somewhat the division. But I would say, yeah, if you can get the +3, I say take the Patriots. But I wouldn't take 2.5 because it would not shock me again. Field goal is the big winner of this game. So that's what I'm looking for, Pringo. Thanks for joining on in. Thanks for the great question. Hopefully you have a fantastic Monday, and hopefully you cash big today as well. But those are the ones I like on the reception, rushing yards. Passing TDs, I kind of was leaning towards the under. And Josh Allen, its under is 1.5, -115. I know a lot of people are jumping on Mac Jones under 1.5. It's up to -$2 now. That just tells you that they think the running attack is going to be high potent, and the passing is probably not going to be as big. But boy, taking Mac Jones at maybe 2 touchdown passes at +150. There's even a +160. I might have to jump a little bit on that one. That just looks way too curious for me on that one. KC next. What's up, sir? Love the show. Thanks, KC. Thanks for jumping on in. Like I said, I'm trying to help you guys get the best numbers, talk about where you can get the best numbers, and talk about why getting the best numbers. This show is not all about free plays and who I like and stuff like that. I try to tell you what the money's coming in on certain games. I can tell you right now, this game right now between New England and Buffalo is about 50-50. I've seen five-figure bets on both sides. And nothing where I haven't seen a 6-figure bet come in a while. I think the last one I saw in this game, I think, was Sunday. I haven't really seen big bets on this one, but tons of 50% action on this one. So that's why we're probably not going to see that much big of a line swing. You're going to see 3 or 2.5. But KC, thanks for watching. Thanks for the kind words. Hopefully you have a fantastic day. And KC, anytime, and it's not just for KC, it's everyone. If you guys ever have a question on a game if it's line-wise, money-wise, and all that, make sure you can check me out on social media, on Twitter at VSI.sports, Instagram at Raphael Esparza, and you can also leave it on the comments section on this one. I try to get you guys quick, try to respond back ASAP. So thanks again, KC. Eric, are the Grizzlies worth a look catching 4? I'm waiting to see. There's one that's on my radar to see how what the number goes in on that one. I mean, it's 4.5 now. If it goes to 5, I might, and that's a real might. I don't have anything on that. But that's a might. I had them a little bit circled on there. Miami's all banged up. I don't know if Butler's playing tonight. But if it gets up to +5, it might be a small stab for me. So I wouldn't lay 4. It's pretty much 4.5 everywhere right now. There's not 1 4 out there. It looks like DraftKings was the last one. Hold on. to move it to 4.5, but everyone has 4.5, Eric. So make sure you get the best number on that one. So Pringle, this is my second time here so far. I love your show. Pringle, thanks for the kind words. Like I said, I try to help you guys, as much as possible. But again, thanks for the kind words. Hopefully you have a fantastic Monday, Pringle, and hopefully you cash big tonight. Hopefully we all cash big tonight. I don't want to be the only one that just cashes, or hopefully I always have respect. If I lose, I hope you guys all win. So people always bash me on your free plays suck, or you lost your 7. Hey, you don't have to agree with my plays and stuff like that. You can always fade me. You can always bet the other side if I'm ice cold. Why not? I mean, it's all about cashing a ticket. That's all it is. But thanks for the kind words, Eric. Right on, appreciate it. Anytime, Eric. You're always watching, so mad respects for you, Eric. Again, thanks for chiming on in on that one. There's a couple NBA games we'll dive into. Well, you know what? Since we're here, let me give my NBA free play for you. Hold on, KC Knicks. Is there more money coming in on the Patriots or Bills for the spread? +3. A lot of Patriot money came in. Now they're winning back down to 2.5. Like I said, it's mostly 50-50. I think hold on, let me check. I think right now the books need Buffalo really, really, really small. They need the over. That's not a given just because of the big tragic change. New England and under would probably not be. It would be the worst probably for some of the books, but right now it looks like they probably need Buffalo. But there's a couple books I'm showing it's split down the middle, like it's just maybe a couple $1,000 if we win or loss. But I can guarantee you the books need the over on that one. But like I said, right now it's really, really hard. I'm seeing so much. It's 50. Just right now, I just saw a $5,500 bet come in on New England, and then like 2 seconds before that, there was a $3,300 bet on Buffalo. So I mean, that's how it's just quickly coming in, stuff like that. So I would say the total is probably going to be the big difference, I think, for some of the books. Is there a particular site for betting lines? Are you Ray? Are you talking about just looking at everyone's lines? Because I pay for the Down Best service, so that's the service I use. It gives me all the lines, but there's a couple of websites that are good, but they're not quickly. I mean, I think they're maybe 5 to 10 minutes late when it comes to moving their numbers. Vegas Insiders, Odd Sharks, Wager Talk, Covers. I may be missing a whole bunch of them, but I pay for the Down Best screen that gives me up to the minute time line changes, injuries, and stuff like that. So and it's expensive. Don't tell the wife, but it's expensive. But that's what I use, Ray. But like I said, there's some really good service if you don't want to pay. That gives you the line movement. Like I said, maybe 5-10 minute delay, but I would say work on that one. To me now, I like how you keep your videos nice and short. I watch them all. That's why, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and do my free play video in the morning and talk about a 10-minute video on one play and then talk about how great my weekend was, that I was the best handicapper in the world. I'm just short, quick. We'll talk about my wins. We'll talk about my losses, and I try to get in and get out, and hopefully you guys, because everyone's working. I don't want to keep you guys sitting there if you guys are driving to work or at work and all that. Just here's my free play. Let's all cash. Talk to you guys tomorrow. That's how I do my free plays. And I know this show, my Ask a Bookie shows, I run to try about 30 minutes, but that's because of you guys. I want to answer as many questions as possible. So that's why I do this show for 30 minutes. But my free play videos, I'm in and out quickly. No less than 2 minutes. I try to keep it under 1.5 minutes. So thanks for the kind words. Thanks for keeping on watching. Eric, is the win a factor in tonight's game? Maybe if you're a kicker, but I still think both teams are going to want to run the ball. I think both teams screen pass a lot. So I think we're going to see scoring. I mean, both teams will try to cause some turnovers. So 40.5 is just too small for me for a big game now. I could be wrong, and hopefully it's not snow and buckets and we see a 6-3 final, but that's what I'm leaning towards right now. So that's what I'm hoping for. Ray, appreciate it. Anytime, Ray. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you cash some good tickets. But like I said, there's some really good ones out there that you can use. Thomas, Me Too, Pats versus Puck. That's what the media would love, Thomas, to see. Patriots Bucks Super Bowl. I just predicted that the Patriots were going to make it to the Super Bowl and win. I didn't pick who else they were going to face. Chops, what do you think on the under of the Sixers Hornets game? You know, every time I look at the Hornets and I either have an over bet or total on him. It's totally opposites. The number did drop. I think it opened up yesterday at 218.5 late afternoon. It's down to 216.5. I say hurry up and get it because it would not shock me if it goes all the way down to 216. But I was leaning towards the under. I'm just gonna watch a couple Sixers. A couple Charlotte games because they got some COVID issues over there as well. But I was leaning towards the under. I have no action on it. But I said hurry up and bet it. There's a couple 217s out there. DraftKings, a couple offshore places have 217. Pretty much everything else has 216.5. I would say get the 216.5. Well, of course, get the 217 chops, but get that number quickly because it would not shock me if all these if it goes down to 216. Thomas, how about Jags? 9 Bills. That's funny. Tammy, any props for Monday Night Football you like? I just said I like Mac Jones over 5.5 for rushing yards. That was the one I did like. I'm probably gonna pull the trigger on Mac Jones total touchdown passes 2 or over 1.5 because the over is plus 160 now. That's probably ones I'm going to look at. With the win being an issue, I didn't really want to do a deal with that much. I like New England Patriots over 19.5 team total. That's one of the ones that I was also looking at. Probably going to pull the trigger on that one as well. So those are a couple ones. I didn't go too crazy. I didn't even look at the kicking prop bet just because it could be weather involved. So I just pretty much all that. I might look at some turnovers. To stuff like that, but right, those are the only ones I was kind of looking at right now. Casey, what's your free play in the NBA? Oh, I'm sorry, my free play in the NBA. Apologize for that one. It's the Denver Nuggets and the Chicago Bulls over 216 or 217. I'm sorry, 270. I wish it was 216. I was going to make this a play today, this morning, and I started doing work. I was reading about how a Kentucky Derby horse, Medina Spirit, died, and I got quite sidetracked. It went from 214.5 until 216.5 in a blink of an eye, so I'm kicking myself in the ass that I didn't get the good number. I still think there's value in that game. The Bulls, I know they're missing Alex Caruso tonight, but that's probably even better for this game to go over because the way he plays defense, and stuff like that. I'm going to take the over on the Denver Nuggets, Chicago Bulls over to 217. I think we see a lot of points scored in this one. Right now they're missing so many key guys for Denver. I know they can't. Both teams came off big victories. I think 2 nights ago on Saturday. But the Bulls at home, I think they put up some points against Denver, and I think Denver loves to shoot the 3 ball. If they're going to hit early, that's the only thing that scares me. If they don't hit, but I like to over 217 as my NBA free play. So thanks for reminding me, Casey. I almost forgot about that. Eric, get down on Raphael's premium NBA picks. He's on fire. Thanks, Eric. Yeah, won 9 straight. I think for 4,500. I can't remember. I don't have the total in front of me. But you guys know me. I don't go on social media and pump up my free plays or big plays and all that. Because if you're going to announce your winners, then you have to announce your losers. And some of the sports that I've been playing lately are big losers, like soccer, has not been very kind to me. I have a nice run in NHL as well and in college hoops. I can't believe I had the Raiders last night. Yesterday is my big 7-unit play over at Docs. Had the world's worst number. Had the Raiders minus 2.5. Everyone on Saturday and Sunday was either 1.5. Here's me sitting on the worst number in the world, 2.5. It didn't really matter because they lost, but boy, I got the world's worst number. But it was a big L. Luckily, the Dolphins saved us some money back as we had the Dolphins last night. But losing day for us in NFL yesterday. But it's what it is. I put my plays in. Hope for the best. So that's all I can do. Chops, thanks for the input. Helps a lot. Anytime, Chops. Like I said, if you guys are looking for anything on there, if you have any questions and stuff like that, that looks like you're looking to see if Booker. Let me see the latest injury report. I don't think he's playing. I heard he was going to miss more than just a couple games. But let me check to see what Booker is for the Suns. I would highly doubt he's playing. Hold on. I'm trying to find the injury list. For Thomas, he wants to know if Booker's playing. I would highly doubt it, but I've been known to be wrong many times. So here we go. Phoenix Suns. He's out. It says Suns head coach Monty Williams confirmed Booker will be remain out for Monday's game against the Spurs. It looked like he's probably going to come back sometime, maybe over the weekend. That's what you're shooting for Booker. So nope, Booker is out, Thomas, for tonight's game. So play your bets accordingly. I threw that one out. That I thought the Spurs Plus 7.5 is way too high. I think with the way Phoenix has been playing some tough teams, I think they might maybe not get up for this game. It's at home, so I thought the number was too high. I thought the Phoenix should have been like around 5.5, maybe 6, but I think 7.5 was too much. I didn't play it, but I think San Antonio could be the right side on that one. But like I said, I didn't put any money on that one, but it should be interesting. But there you go, Thomas. No Booker tonight for the Phoenix Suns. So thanks for the like button. Thank you. Yeah. I wish the live one had a down button because I need to know criticism. I mean, I hate all the positive stuff. I wish people would. There's a down button because I always ask, why don't you like the show? Do I talk too much? Do I talk too fast? I like negative criticism as much as positive too, because you're only going to learn when people point you out on stuff like that. That's why I always tell people, like, even though positive stuff is really, really good, sometimes learning more on negative stuff is even better. So Thomas, thanks for the like button. Thanks for watching as well. So hopefully you have a fantastic Monday. But let me replay my free plays for you guys. My YouTube free play today earlier was the over 40.5 on a Monday Night Football game between New England and Buffalo. My Monday Night Football, my free plays for the Ask a Bookie show. The first one was Monday Night Football prop bet, Mac Jones over 5.5 rushing yards, lay minus 115. I would probably lay minus 120. There's mostly I saw minus 110s and minus 115, so you're not going to get screwed on that one. And in my NBA free play, Denver Nuggets, Chicago Bulls over 217 in tonight's NBA. So hopefully we see that one. I like 8 and props and Spurs to cover. I agree with you on the Spurs to cover. I'm still not 100% blown on prop bets in the NBA. I'm probably going to start diving into them when it gets close to Christmas. Then I'll really start firing away a lot of NBA prop bets. So, but I do agree with you on the Spurs. I do like Ayton and stuff like that. He's been playing really, really well. What's his total rebounds? Thanks for reminding me. I wanted to check to see what his total rebounds, points, and assists were. I'll check with that right now. But I agree on Ayton. I might have to put some cash on that right now. Let me see. Oh, here we go. Deontay Ayton, 31.5 points, rebounds, and assists. But I have to lay minus 120 on the over. I thought I was going to probably see about like 34.5. So I think there's value on that one. So good luck on that one. I might have to jump on board on the Ayton props staff. So thanks for joining on in. Thanks for your input. And I'll be rooting for the Spurs for you to cover, and Ayton to have a big day for you. Jordan, how do you feel about Cleveland against Milwaukee today? The Cavs have been great. I agree. I wanted just a little bit more points. It opened up at 7.5. I was hoping it would move to 8, but I couldn't agree more. I think Cleveland's a very fun team to watch. I'm probably going to end up putting something small on them just because they've been covering machines lately, but couldn't agree more on Cleveland. I have not touched that game yet, but I was really hoping it would stay at 7.5 and maybe move to 8. So when it fell down, I was very disappointed, but couldn't agree more with you, Jordan. Fred, fellas, what's going on? Raphael's live is in the building. Thanks, Fred. Thanks for joining on in. Thanks for watching. You have any tips on bankroll management? Yes, money management is so key when it comes to sports gambling. I always tell people to start off small when it comes to money management. You don't have to put down $50 on your first bet and all that. Build the bankroll. I started building my bankroll, making bets like $5.50 to win $5 and 11 to win 10 on my key game, on my games that I really liked. And that's how I built my bankroll. And if you're on a losing streak, you go back down to your bankroll just because you bumped your bets up to like $22, $33, or $44 or $55 to win 50. And let's say you lose 4 in a row. There's no shame of bumping your average bets back down to 22 to win 20 or 11 to win 10. There's no shame in that because it's all about, at the end of the day, it's all about money management. It's all about building that bankroll. So you don't want to blow all your money when you're on a horrible losing streak. And if you're on a horrible losing streak, take the day off, period. I mean, there's days that I have not played one action because I've been ice cold when it comes to it. So I've taken multiple days off when it comes to gambling. But I still write down the games I was going to bet just to see how those plays would have bet. And hopefully that turns around. So those are my tips on bankroll and money management. Start off small, build your bankroll. Don't be afraid to take days off. Don't be afraid to lower your average bets when you're on a losing streak. And I hate when people say, "Oh, but you need to double down. If you won 6 in a row at $22 bets and you won 6 in a row, you should put down a $220 bet." No, don't bust all your money out. Just averagely play some out and stuff like that. And like I said, you don't have to bet every game. Just because it's a TV game, you don't have to bet it either. So those are my quick tips for you. So hopefully that helps you out, Ray. Thanks for the great question. Steph, I like Isaiah Stewart rebounds over. I can see that. He's been a beast. I'll root for that one. Good luck on that one. I'll watch that one. Chops, you still feel good about NBA pick for tonight? Yes. Don't understand the line movement on that one. I'm scratching my head on that one, but it is what it is. I'd love to play, so I can't wait to watch it. Can't wait to cash it. So that's what it is, Chops. Dan K, hey Ray, how about the Wolves tonight? Plus 2.5 Hawks. I do like the Wolves tonight. That was, again, here's another one. I was hoping to get my 3. I was hoping to get 2 on this one. Went up to 2.5. There is a little bit of value. The number came up like 1.5 yesterday, so I still think there's some value. I'm just really disappointed how Atlanta has played, and Minnesota's been playing some really good defense as of late. So I do like the Wolves on that one. Tyrese, Patriots +4. I wish I had Patriots +4. That's a great number. So if you have Patriots +4, fantastic, great number, Tyrese. Pick 3 lovers. I know you're not big on a parlay. Any parlay for it? Pick 3. Why do you have to bust me on a parlay? I really don't like anything in a parlay today, but like I said, I hate to even say this, but if I was going to do something like a parlay teaser, I maybe tease New England and the over. I mean, that's something I might do, but other than that, I really don't like anything in a parlay-wise, stuff like that. That's maybe something I might think about, pick 3, but I hate it. Thanks for putting me out there. Pick 3. Fred Thomas, I need to do that because I so often build my bank and lose it wagering it live. I've never worked my bankroll on live betting because I'm not the biggest live betting. So that's very interesting that you say that. I need to talk to a couple of my buddies that are really, really good at money management and bankroll, but they do a lot of stuff on live betting. I need to ask them how they do live betting actions at the same amount that they're betting in the game. That's a great question, Fred. I need to ask a couple of my buddies that do that. Fantastic question. I need to ask them because you know me, I'm not the biggest live better. I like the Pacers first half. Threw the Pacers out. I made that number 5. It came out 5.5. I thought the total was just a tad too high. I made the total 211, so no opinion on that one. But if you bet it, I'll be rooting for you, Staff. Good luck on the Pacers first half. Mark Nations, Bills first half and under. Your thoughts? I'm leaning towards New England and the over, so I guess those are my thoughts for you. But like I said, hopefully, I guess one of us is going to win, Mark. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully the game gets canceled and we both get refunds. That's the only thing I kind of think of. But I can see that. I think it's a much bigger game for the Bills than it is for the Patriots. That I do realize. Let's see. Thoughts on Matt Bredina prop, please. He's more involved in Bills offense recently. Yes and no. I can see that. Nothing really prompted me on that one, so I don't want to say yes or I don't want to say give bad information on that prop bet. So, but I agree he's more involved in the Bills' offense recently. So that I 100% agree. But I don't. My opinion on that wouldn't be valid because, like I said, I didn't really dive into that one. But I couldn't agree more that he's more involved with the Bills' offense recently. So, but I just wasn't really sold on Buffalo on Thanksgiving against the Saints. Tyrese Bulls -2. Are the Bulls -2 right now? No, 3.5. But if you can get the Bulls -2, hats off on that one. But I had to do a double take to see if the Bulls were -2. That's a fantastic number. Tyrese 76ers money line. It's a big money line on the road. I mean, I would think 76ers probably have to be the play just because of Charlotte having so many people on protocols. Let me see if they revised that. Yeah, I mean, they got LaMelo Ball, Rose, or Plumlee are all out today. Jalen McDaniels is out. So they have some key guys out there. So how'd you get that -2? Did you have to play extra juice on the Bulls -2? That's because that's a fantastic number. I wish I could get 2, but 3.5. But that's a great number. So congrats on that Bulls -2, Tyrese. That's a fantastic number. I think they win easily, and I think that game flies over. So that's what I'm looking for the Chicago Bulls. But that's a great question out there. Holla at your boys. Sounders under 36.5. I looked at that one. I really did. I didn't pull the trigger on that one. That was one of the ones I looked at. So if you have it, I will be rooting for you. Maybe I'll jump on board on you because that's one of the ones I did look at. I thought that number should have been like around 35.5, 34. So you bought the 1.5. Okay. I was just gonna say maybe I slept wrong on that one, Tyrese. I thought they were at -2 at some point in time, but okay. Well, congrats. Hopefully the Bulls win easily for you. So hopefully you cash that ticket. But Hala, I agree with you on that one. Maybe I'll jump on board with you on that prop bet. So good luck on your prop bet, and hopefully we all cash. But it is a half hour. I don't want to go overboard on this one, but thanks for everyone jumping in on Monday's Monday Night Football prop bet show. We'll be back on Wednesday for another episode of Ask a Bookie. Hopefully you guys have a fantastic Monday. Hopefully you guys cash big tonight. Hopefully we can hurry up and cash these tickets early. I hope this Buffalo Bills game goes over. Hopefully all my prop bets go over for you guys. Hopefully you guys have fantastic money. And again, please don't bet what you don't have. Have a safe Monday, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Have a great day.